Bravo Whiskey, Bravo Whiskey, Victor Oscar. Start of broadcast. Welcome to the second ever rendition of the Blackwaters Voice. I am your host, which's name is redacted by safety reasons. I don't know why, but BVIA don't want me to tell you my voice. Tell me my name. Anyway, now, welcome to the second broadcast. A broadcast filled in many ways with sorrow, as our country is still in mourning after what happened just days ago. But before that, we will be telling you the news, what's happening around the world. But we will be now having a beautiful, beautiful song called So Much As. Well, we will see that one. Ah, yes, the beautiful, beautiful song called Bound by... No, sorry, not that one. I'm reading wrong songs here. The song called By Duke's Command, We Stand.
Not by chain. Through storm and trial we held strong, for Blackwater's heart beats proud and long. By Duke's command we stand as one. Through gold and fire the fight was won. No hand shall rule, no throne decree, but ours alone, forever free. They doubted him, they cast their jeers, yet we stood firm through all the years. For when he spoke, we heeded true, his word our shield, his will our due. By Duke's command we stand as one. Through gold and fire the fight was won. No hand shall rule, no throne decree, but ours alone, forever free. sword was drawn, no blood was spilled, yet fate was bent to Blackwater's will. Through wisdom's path, through trial and test, we claimed our right, our land, our crest. By Duke's command, we stand as one. Through gold and fire, the fight was won. Our banners high, our voice is true. In Blackwater's name, we rise anew.
And that was the beautiful song called By Duke's Command We Stand. And now we come to, well, I don't know what we are coming to. We are coming to a nation. What am I talking about? Well, right now we are waiting for the news, and as long as we're waiting for the news that are gonna be told, we can put another beautiful, beautiful song. The song we can call maybe, I'm having such a big choice here. The Flag of Blackwater.
Like the heavens, vast and wide, our dreams and our future we will not hide. Black like the soil where roots run deep, in the land of the free, our promises we keep. Blue on the top, black on the ground, a symbol of strength in every town. Our flag waves proudly forever to soar. Blackwater spirit we will adore. The blue of the sky, so bold and so bright, a future ahead filled with light. The black of the earth beneath our feet, a land that's strong, a people elite, with the Duke by our side, so noble and grand, a leader so true, the heart of our land.
And these are the 2040 news. This is the Blackwaters Voice news broadcast. Stories of today. The new elected Prime Minister Eleanor Haywood has sadly passed away after being shot by a terrorist. It was only days ago when during the former Prime Minister's first speech and inauguration speech that she got shot by the Tsarist party leader Alexander Brazanovich Versevsko. This leader, him being the leader of the Tsarist party of Keres, a party inside of the BLC, has been notified. him being the leader of the XPC has been banned from the, or not officially banned, but semi-banned from the nation. And we have gotten the news that the BLC, the Progressive Party former BLC, have purged the terrorist party out of the party, leaving only the Progressives and the Blackwater Labour Party. And with that news, we have also gotten that Dimitri Brazansevich has renamed the party to the Blackwater Progressives and unform the Blackwater Labour Party. With that mean that only one party in the BLC would exist, which they have changed to only be a party instead of a party coalition. The parliament's Folketing spot for Eleanor has been replaced by Nora. Has not, as we know now, we think the information is not really confirmed by Nora Day Spark. And with that, other news are that the Progressive Party is now in existence. And another big news we have is that the anti-soldier faction has grown, but also countries that have supported soldier has also grown. Other examples being Kutjara and nations that are listed. We have listed Kutjara and Tiden being UDNO nations. As the UDNO right now, the secretary has stated that the organization will be neutral in this conflict, this upcoming world war, meaning that members can choose to be neutral or side with one side. The anti-soldier coalition being led with one of the big nations leading it is the Crusaders Empire. As we are right now seeing, more nations are telling their allegiance, if they are their allegiance to the anti-soldier coalition or the anti-soldier coalition or pro-soldier coalition, if you could say that. And we have gotten more info that Eleanor's seat would be replaced either by Senna or Edward. Will be replaced by, I will just check the information pretty quick. Will be by Senna Murstone or Edward Anderson. And that is the news we have for now. We will come with a news update soon when we get more news.
They bicker, they cower in fear. No throne, no ruler, just chaos to steer. Their union is shackles, their freedom is lies. A den of the weak, where great nations die. Down with the UDNO, let cowards flee. No mob, no vote shall govern me. The Duke commands, the strong shall reign, while fools and traitors die in vain. A house built on sand will crumble in time, yet they clutch at their fraud, call weakness divine. No monarch, no master, no vision, no steel, just empty debates, while empires are real. Down with the UDNO, let cowards flee. No mob, no vote shall govern me. The Duke commands, the strong shall reign, while fools and traitors die in vain. What have they nothing but dust. They trade away honor, they shatter all trust. While Blackwater stands, while kings endure, their banners will fade, their rule insecure. Down with the UDN, no let cowards flee. No mob, no vote shall govern me. By Duke's decree we claim our fate. Monarchs rule while weak men break. Down with the UDN, no let cowards flee. No mob, no vote shall govern me. By Duke's decree we claim our fate. Monarchs rule while weak men break.
Well, that was the news, the grave news indeed. Now we will continue the lovely segment called The Truth. Simply enough, it's just called The Truth as it is, the only truth existing. Today I have a lot of horrible things to speak about. Well, not horrible things. Well, some people that are pro-democratic, very pro-democratic, would say maybe you shouldn't purge people. But, purging people is the funny thing, Or the best thing is purging people that are terrorists. As we have had terrorist killings today, or not terrorist killings, but terrorists killing our former prime minister. And of course, that is a horrendous thing, a horrendous act. And I think Dmitry Brezhnev-Ruzevsky, our now new prime minister, or his second term as prime minister after Eleanor's death, that he did a good job purging the filthy terrorists from his party. And I have a beautiful song about that in the house band has that. So we shall get the Crimson Curse. They do have two versions, so I may be switching in the middle if it's the wrong one, because I heard the both, and one of them sounds not the best, but we will see which one it is.
Left to bring us pain. Blackwater stands, we will not fall. Zero is terror is once and for all. Alexander the Butcher's name, a coward shot, a traitor's shame. He spoke of freedom, spoke of grace. and struck her down before her place. They kill our own in broad daylight, and arrows struck to snuff her light. Eleanor stood proud and tall, till serious murder made her fall. No chains, no knives, no crimson rain, no tyrants left to bring us pain. Blackwater stands, we will not fall. Zero is terror and once and for all. They steal, they stalk, they burn, they break, they roll through fear, through blood. They take the world and slave their true desire. Our whole dream, a land of fire. Let them march, let banners rise. We'll meet them with steel fighters' blades. That crimson plague will burn away. For Blackwater stands, come what may.
And that was the Crimson Curse. A beautiful song that, in some sense, describes what happened when Eleanor Haywood died by the hands of the terrorists. We shall all forever promise our nation to always stand against the filthy, stealing ideology of terrorism. In other news, not in other news, in other ways, what do we have to say? Well, there's a lot to say, and I have gotten some information that there are a song made by the house band, which, in some sense of the word, paints a picture of what could have happened. They describe me, and I quote, the wet dream of the former National Purity Party. The old party that wanted to integrate Blackwater into Castilla again, which were of course not the true. And there is a song about them, which they have done a new song of it, and it's a wet dream, you could say. And it's called it has a very long name. It's called the Butchers of Blackwater, and a warning of the MPP's darkest dream. That is a very crazy name for it, but we may listen to it now.
The MPP came with fire and steel. Blackwater kneels, Blackwater yields. Under banners red with Castilian pride, they swore our name would never survive. No names, no flags, no gods to pray. No Blackwater left at the break of day. No duke, no homes, just silence and graves. A people, a race, a land enslaved. Percy, tyrant fiend, the Duke must die. Burn all who dream, men, women, children in line to fall. No Blackwater left, no trace at all. No names, no flags, no gods to pray. No Blackwater left at the break of day. No Duke, no homes, just silence and graves. A people, a race, a land enslaved. No cacti, no fields of green, no voices to tell of the Duke once seen. No heroes left, no swords held high, just ashes under Castilia's sky. But the fire still burns in our hearts, in our veins. Through blood and defiance we shattered their chains. The MPP's dream of Blackwater dead was torn apart, we rose instead. Our names, our flags, our gods remain. Our lands are free, our king unchained. Our duke, our honor, our pride, our past. Blackwater steadfast. He rots in disgrace, his dream of slaughter, history erased. For Blackwater lives, for Blackwater reigns, and tyrants will never hold our chains.
And that was the Butchers of Blackwater. Now we will have a beautiful song that was made recently, I've heard. Being, well, a song made by our house band. A song between Dimitri and the Prime Minister of Blackwater, Dimitri, and his own husband. And his husband, Christian. So we will listen to a beautiful song, Dimitri and Christian.
In Blackwater's heart, where the rivers flow, two souls unite, their love will grow. Dimitri, foreign minister, bold and wise, Christian stands with progress in his eyes. Through the years, through the fight, together they'll always be right. Dimitri and Christian, hand in hand, love's the strength that helps them stand. Both half dwarf, half human, their roots run deep. In the halls of power, their hearts they keep. Dimitri speaks for Blackwater's might, Christian's vision is progress shining bright. Through the years, through the fight, together they'll always be right. Dimitri and Christian, hand in hand, love's the strength that helps them stand. They love Blackwater, the Duke and their land. In pure Blackwater democracy they take their stand. With hearts united, strong and true, they'll lead with love in all they do. Through the years, through the fight, together they'll always be right. Dimitri and Christian, hand in hand, love's the strength that helps them stand. Side by side they face the dawn, in Blackwater where they both belong. Dimitri and Christian forever entwined, a love so pure, a love so kind.
And that is the fanfare to the news again. We will repeat the news we had said before, and we have other news. Today inauguration of the new Castilian Prime Minister Bogdan Ignatieff have been made. What we have heard, the event went well. Other older news and worse, sadder news. Eleanor Haywood, during her inauguration speech some days ago, was shot. The former Blackwater Prime Minister Eleanor Haywood, was shot dead during her inauguration speech some days ago. The culprit being the uncle of Dmitry Brezhnev, Alexander Brezhnev, the leader of the Tsarist party of Keres. The Blackwater Labour Coalition, now called Blackwater Progress, have come up with the statement that they have purged the Tsarist party of Keres out of the party, and with that reformed the party into the Blackwater Progressives. And other grave news: a world war is coming to Abex as both sides, let me just read the name real quick. The anti-soldier coalition and the pro-soldier side is getting more strength. This will, in most experts' theory, soon blow up into a full war around the whole of Abex. As the maps right now show, as we can see now, in nearly all continents, a war will happen between the two sides. And that is for the news now. We will now send you back to the ordinary broadcast.
Fire, we stood tall, a duchy proud, unbowed by all, yet fate has called the banners rise, a greater home before our eyes. Not in chains nor under yoke, but with honor sworn and spoke, for strength is found in bonds of steel, a future bright, a fate we seal. We kneel but never fall, Blackwater's name will echo all forever. Strong and wise, under his reign we'll touch the skies. Once alone, our path unclear, yet now we stand with brethren near. The Crusader shield, the Empire's heart, united, strong, none break apart. Not in chains nor under yoke, but with honor sworn and spoke, for strength is found in bonds of steel, a future bright, a fate we seal. We kneel but never fall, Blackwater's name will echo all forever. Look us strong and wise, under his reign we'll touch the skies. Unclear, yet now we stand with brethren near. The Crusader's shield, the Empire's heart, united, strong, none break apart. Not in chains nor under yoke, but with honor sworn and spoke, for strength is found in bonds of steel, a future bright, a fate we seal. We kneel but never fall, Blackwater's name will echo all forever. Look us strong and wise, under his reign we'll touch the skies. Let Cassilia scorn, let Eudido cry. We choose our path, our banners fly. Not as slaves but warriors free, bending the knee to destiny. but never fall. Blackwater's name will echo all. In Lucca's light we rise as one. A noble house, our war is won.
And that was Oath of Blackwater, a beautiful song by our house band. Now we are back to the beautiful programming of The Truth. The Truth. It's called The Truth, I think. I do always forget the name myself, as I'm not the best with thinking, or not, remembering, that's the word. Anyway, as we have heard on the news, the Progress Party are now an official party in Blackwater, and they are now not a faction inside of the Blackwater Labour Coalition, but now they are in a full-fledged party. And by that, they have the right to be in office, and they have the first prime minister, even you could say, as they have, they are a party now, you could say, as they have a prime minister. Because, Dimitri was officially going to be the prime minister of the party, and now is the prime minister of the whole of the duchy. Although in some emergency powers because of, the unfortunate assassination on Miss Haywood's life. But with that is why I want to, in many sense, play you two songs from the Blackwater Progress, as they're called. And the first one I will play is one that people have heard, and that's their party anthem, called For Duke and Future We Stand United.
Blackwater's heart, we stand with pride. For culture, faith, and a nation's guide. The Duke's command, so strong, so true. We march ahead for all we knew. For Duke and future, we stand united. A nation proud, our hearts ignited. Together strong, we'll rise, we'll fight. With progress and honor, we claim the light. With tolerance bright, we welcome all. Yet honor traditions proud and tall. A free economy for rich and poor. Prosperity's door is ours to explore. For Duke and future, we stand united. A nation proud, our hearts ignited. Together strong, we'll rise, we'll fight. With progress and honor, we claim the light. Fealty to the emperor we choose with grace. A union strong, a shared embrace. Casilia's friendship we hold dear. For Blackwater's path is crystal clear. Zeroism's lies, they lead astray. For Duke and future, we stand united, a nation proud, our hearts ignited. Together strong, we'll rise, we'll fight, with progress and honor we paint the light. Together strong, we'll rise, we'll fight, for Blackwater's future shining bright.
And that was for Duke and Future. We stand united. And I was saying if we would take a new song from the progress part, for the progress, for backward progressives, the backward progressives, for the progressives, but before that, I'm gonna read some of the verses to, in some sense, as I have gotten there, well, a lot of, statements from them to say what they believe in, to be able to tell you guys what they believe in. And the song is pretty, well, in some sense, can give a lot of hints to what they believe in. So, of course, so we take the first verse. In Blackwater's heart, we stand with pride. Well, they love Blackwater, of course, who doesn't? For culture, faith, and a nation's guide. So they believe, of course, strong culture and strong faith is important. And also that's something that can guide a nation forwards. Pretty well, pretty good. The Duke's commands, so strong and true they are. Of course, as I said, they have said themselves a lot. They are very monarchist. And we march ahead for all we knew. They march ahead and they want to go forwards, not left nor right. And in the chorus for Duke and Future, we stand united. A nation proud. Well, yeah, with progress and honor, we claim the light. Very beautiful verse. Very beautiful chorus. And verse 2, with tolerance bright, welcome all. That reflects their immigration policy, that they want people to come. They want open borders. They want everybody to come here, whoever they are, if they have another faith, another culture, they should be welcome. Yet honor traditions proud and tall. They of course honor old traditions, but there is some border to it. And old traditions are good to have, but also progress is good to have. So a good mix and a balance of that. A free economy for rich and poor. What we know they are for a mixed economy. So it's still free, but it has mixed economy. So that is a very good way of doing it. Prosperity doors is ours to explore. Well, going forward for more prosperity. And then the chorus again. And then the bridge between verse 3. We will take verse 3 first before the bridge. So the verse 3 is Serialism's lies, they lead astray. Their twisted faith will lead to decay. We fight for truth, we fight for right. Their falsehoods crumble, lost in night. As we all know, serialism is just an ideology that makes people feel better. And, well, if they feel better, that's good. But then at the same time, serialism destroys a nation. And I think we in Blackwater we saw that during Eleanor's try for an inauguration speech before her horrible assassination by a terrorist. And now the bridge which gives a lot of international policy of the Progressive Party. So I'm gonna read it, and I quote, "Fealty to the emperor we choose with grace, a union strong, a shared embrace. Casilia's friendship we hold dear, for Blackwater's path is crystal clear." And in some sense that could be confusing. What's the empire? Of course, Casilia. Casilia is not the empire, it's a republic. And I have the little sheet key here. The beautiful sheet key here. They believe the Progressive Party is very, very, very they are not against independence. They aren't. That I can be very clear if they aren't against independence. But they are realists, as I am looking at my notes. They are a realist, and they see that Blackwater needs to choose a side and need to do something, to be great. And independence was one way. Another way is to us and our duke to bend the knee to someone, a king or an emperor. And, well, the Progress Party has their decided favorites, being His Gracious Emperor Luke of the Crusaders Empire, as they have, as they are our neighbors, and in some sense Salonikara is in their lands on the map. Practically it's ours still. But they have seen that they do a good job, and also in other news, Dimitri and our Duke was, of course, in the beautiful, beautiful town, and Eleanor too was in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful town of Crusadon during the emperor's the emperor's son's coronations to be more official heirs, and those being Bibi and Alec, if I remember correctly, if that's the name how you pronounce it. But yeah, that is that for that song. A beautiful song, to be honest. And now I have other songs for you too, which are also from the Blackwater Progress Party, or the Blackwater Progressives, as they're called. I also always say Progress Party, which is incorrect to say, as it's the Progressives. This song being called "The Rise Progressives of Blackwater." And yeah, so we will now play the beautiful song called "Rise Progressives of Blackwater."
From the green fields to the shining streets, progressives of Blackwater, our hearts skip beats. With loyalty to the Duke, we march as one. For Blackwater's future, the journey's just begun. Rise, rise, progressives, let your banners fly. Green in the wind under Blackwater sky. With loyalty to the Duke and hearts full of pride, we'll join the Crusaders and stand by their side. In the name of Blackwater, we fight for the crown. To build a strong empire, we shall never back down. A monarchy strong, with progress in sight. Together we stand for Blackwater's right. Rise, rise, progressives, let your banners fly. Green in the wind under Blackwater sky. With loyalty to the Duke and hearts full of pride, we'll join the Crusaders and stand by their side. In the name of Blackwater, we fight for the crown. To build a strong empire, we shall never back down. A monarchy strong, with progress in sight. Together we stand for Blackwater's right. We are the force of change, the torch in the night. For Blackwater's progress, we're ready to fight. With the Duke at our side, we'll rise above. Loyal to Blackwater, a nation we love. Rise, rise, progressives, let your banners fly. Green in the wind under Blackwater sky. With loyalty to the Duke and hearts full of pride, we'll join the Crusaders and stand by their side. For a brighter tomorrow, we march on today. Progressives of Blackwater, we'll light the way. With courage and honor and hearts full of cheer, Blackwater's future is crystal clear.
And that was the Rise Progressives of Blackwater. And And I have now a song of a song. It was an anthem. It is, or well, it was an anthem. I can surely say it was an anthem. This nation doesn't exist anymore. It's a nation that haven't existed in a while. And yeah. I can tell you this to why I am playing this, as we have had four famous people, well, three famous, one not that famous people with the same name. We have Ivan Brezhnev-Ruzevsky, the second prime minister, the prime minister that won Blackwaters independence. We have had Alexander Gruffudd Brezhnev-Ruzevsky, the son of Ivan and brother of the current prime minister, Dmitry Brezhnev-Ruzevsky, and then the brother of Ivan and the uncle of Alexander, of the uncle of Dmitry and Alexander Gruffudd, being Alexander Brezhnev-Ruzevsky, sometimes called Alexander Brezhnev-Ruzevsky the Elder. The thing is, Alexander and Dmitry, Alexander the Elder now, both of them have their ancestry in the same country. From the beautiful old worlds of Rathner, the worlds of olds. And I want to play to you the song that's their ancestor. For example, one good example is the famous left-wing politician in Ryazan, also called Dmitry Brezhnev-Ruzevsky, which was the leader and founder, co-leader and co-founder of the Ryazani Communist Party. And a lot in their family stood and cheered on when this song I'm gonna play for you now was played. And I will now play to you a beautiful, beautiful song called Ryazan Stand, the Ravenite of Ryazan's national anthem. And that was the beautiful, beautiful song of Ryzen Stands, of the old nation of old, the rivalet of Ryzen, which went through different iterations and, different empires. Was sometimes with its neighbor Eleanor, if I remember their name correctly, which I probably don't. But it has been different version of it through the years of its existence. And now we are soon, I can tell you that we will soon be giving you off to the news again, but I will talk with you now. And I am not at all putting up an actual official clock here to know exactly what I'm doing. So I will give you to the news very, very soon. For, good reasons being, good reasons being, of course, that, we need to be informed of what's happening around the world. So, yeah. And, what was I about to say? Yeah, a lot is happening around Apex, and, it can be scary, but I can tell you this, that I think the government will do a good job, and they will make us stay out of this, and they will ensure that we will not go into war or something. We will be completely peaceful, completely in peace for generations and generations to come. And I see now I only have 20 seconds, lessons of the seconds, until I need to give you all off to the beautiful news. So yeah, the news will take care of you very soon, and they will talk about some nations that are, well, you will see. And this is the news. As we have reported before, the Apex is moving towards its First World War. We are right now at the Blackwaters Voice are trying to compile the list of the nations that have sided with Soldier. And we are right now seeing this. The Potilov insurgents have sided with Soldier as to they will believe they will free them. I do apologize. I have read the message wrong. The insurgency is not siding with Soldier, and they want to be freed from them. The nation of Rostov will stand with Soldier, and the sacred realm of Rostov stands with Soldier. The Khasinate of Caesia stands with Soldier. And the list will continue. The United States of Adramis has also declared that they will stand with Soldier. The Theoden nation called Theoden will also stand for Soldier. Will stand with Soldier. What we know, Kutiara is also standing for Soldier. The Empire of Sharia has announced full complete support for Soldier. And the nation of Sharia will also. I said that will also stand. It also stand with Soldier in this upcoming war. The Krogging for Peace has is against Solgas. They are for peace. The nothing there. I am right now looking if there's anything. More nations. The Gava cattle stands with Solge. The Murim, Satrik and Commonwealth stand with Solge too. Gran Coronai will also, what I know, I think. Yes, the Republic of Gran Coronai is also declaring their support for the Empire of Solge. The Covenant of Inovia declares its full support for the Empire of Solge too. And nation called Sukraf, the Feroci of Sukraf also supports Solge, and I think that's the warlords. That's it, I think. Yeah, there are probably some other nations, but I have not seen them. There are some denunciations against the anti-Solge coalition that the Crusaders Empire created. That is a tried list are trying to get some type of list who those support Solge in this upcoming war and those who are against the Crusaders Empires and the anti-Solge coalition. As I have there is some secret channels and some safe sources have said that the government of Blackwater will not take any sides in this, which most nations and the UDNO will also not take any sides, and we speculate, and in some sense we have gotten some confirmation that the UDNO, the Duchy of Blackwater, have the same stance as the UDNO, i.e. being completely neutral. And that is it for the news, what I know of. I do not see any news now. We will probably update you soon if anything new comes in. As of now. We will now be sending you back with this beautiful song. Which we will now... The beautiful song called The Guardians of Our Land.
They come with banners of red and gold, promises of power, their vision bold. But we see through their lies, we won't be swayed. The ASI's chains won't bind our way. We fought for freedom, we fought for pride, against the forces that would try to divide. No longer shackled by their reckless dreams, Blackwater's future is more than it seems. We are the guardians of our land. With our Duke we will firmly stand against the ASI's poison call. We've seen the truth, we will fall. The UDNO can twist and shout, but Blackwater knows what it's all about. The ASI tried to claim the Sturvija soul, installing Aegis to take control. But for Sturvija's heart, it stood its ground. Surf Collision's flame would not burn out. Oh, Aegis, the Orthodox, Zero is king, tried to bring the hammer and make it swing. But the Sturvija's will would not break. A nation's future they would not forsake. We are the guardians of our land. With our Duke we will firmly stand against the ASI's poison call. We've seen the truth, we will Provincia fall apart. Assai's grip would tear their heart. We stand against them, we make our stand. Blackwater's future is in our hands. We are the guardians of our land. With our Duke we will firmly stand against the ASI's poison call. We've seen the truth, we will fall. The UDLO can twist and shout, but the Blackwater knows what it's all about. Let the ASI rage and shout. We'll stand strong, we'll never doubt. For Blackwater's future we'll fight and win. A legacy of strength where we begin.
And that was the beautiful, beautiful song of Guardians of Our Land. And now we go back to our normal programming, being the truth. As you know, we always talk about the truth here on this beautiful, beautiful radio channel. And yeah, what more can I say, that the world is shaky, and I can say this, that the only place that is not that shaky is Blackwater. It is stable, and honestly, if you want to chill out, you should for real move. You should for real move to Blackwater, as we are all chill here. As we all live in complete peace, which we will do and continue to do for years to come. And of course, there is some sort of exciting change happening in some sense, as I have some flying birds saying that there are some sort of constitutional talks, constitution discussions about change of constitution, which the progressives want to do. And that being, mostly for reasons of, to and what you call it? I was sidetracked. Yes, the progressive part. The progressives want to do some constitutional change, and in best way make a new era of constitution, which we don't know how that will end up and be with the people. Although some spokespersons say that they will try to do that change through all channels possible, through all ways possible, to get that change for the betterment of the nation. And yeah, that is it. And what we know of what their changes are wanted is to give power to more of the potential power to the Duke. Potentiality, meaning that it's not needed to be used. It's not needed to be used, but it can be used by the Duke if he wants to. That's what the spokesperson said and has written to us in the Blackwaters Voice. And yeah, that is that. If I see, and I'm now getting a new paper from a new one more about the Constitution to say. That's very nice, very thoughtful. Being, well, what I can read off here is that, of course, power to the Duke is an important aspect of it, but it is a power that is only used in emergencies, or doesn't need to be used in emergencies, but can be used when high inactivity in government is happening. And that's ensure that government and executive things can also always happen even when a lot of inactivity. And that is it, I think, a part of it. I'm reading through the document right now. Yeah, that is the vote. The memo I got from them. In other news, I don't have any news. Well, in other news, we do have the knowledge that there was a small mini vote which got rejected of the new constitution to make a new era. The constitution talks will still continue. What we know, the constitution talks will still continue as forward, doing through all ways possible to get a better system going. Right now we are looking through our sources to see and report on things that is happening around our neighbors and in Blackwater itself. And if something interesting comes up, then I will tell you. And as of now I do not see anything that interesting more than some pretty nice lore announcements about sacrifices in Kursburg. Some sacrifices to their gods, I think it is. Yes, there will be mead presents, there will be triumph, there will be a holy prayer, and they will curse nations that have wronged them. And I think the nation that is heroism as a nation, that's a religion actually, so that's why it has nearly no one in the Discord. And in other lore announcements, there are some visits around happening. That's a nice thing to see. And not a lot more than that. More some religious stuff, which we don't need to discuss. We can look at our neighbors. Well, nothing really happening with our neighbors in Castilla, as I can see right now. Just, normal activity as normal. So, yeah. And in the the silence is apparent, and the silence of it is, beautiful. It's a lot of silence in the UDNO Discords, and well, we do have a song about the UDNO here, which we have storage, and our house band loves to play for you. We have played this often, but it is a beautiful song. A beautiful song, and I think we will actually play it for you here. Maybe as one of the last song. Well, not the last song. We will have some more songs to play. We have a lot of beautiful songs on playable. I am stalling the song right now, mostly because I can. I'm not, as I'm seeing if you have any alternatives for that song, because the song is being played a lot recently. Well, yeah. There are beautiful songs we have seen here. I am right now going around and looking around things to see if anything is happening. And no, don't look like that. So I will introduce you guys a beautiful song, which I will now go into our list and choose one for our band to play to us. And I have chosen, and I will choose the beautiful song called so much as, let me find it, let me see. Yes, The Beacon of Keres, a beautiful song by our house band. So we will now be playing it for you all. Enjoy the beautiful song of The Beacon of Keres.
Old Blackwater, stand proud and tall, a beacon bright, we hear the call. In unity we raise our voice, for loyalty we make our choice. A A Duchy strong with heart and might. The Crusaders' empire, a shining light, as their stronghold on Karis land. We rise united, take our stand. For the Duke and the Empire, we stand as one. A loyal Duchy, our work's never done. On Karis shores, we hold the line. The Empire's strength forever will define. We are different, yet one we stand. In monarchy's grace we take our hand. Our faith, our crown, our bond so true. With the Crusaders we shall renew. Though Cassilia once stood by your side, it's time to move on, we no longer hide. A friendship remains, but the road ahead leads to a future where we are led. For the Duke and the Empire, we stand as one. A loyal Duchy, our work's never done. On Karis shores, we hold the line. The Empire's strength forever will define. The Union know so lost and blind, their dreams of chaos we leave behind. With monarchs strong we take our place, as Karis stronghold with steadfast grace. In Karis we still stand so bold, a fortress strong, where stories are told. Our future bright, our path ahead. With the Crusaders we are led. For the Duke and the Empire, we stand as one. A loyal Duchy, our work's never done. On Karis shores, we hold the line. The Empire's strength forever will define. So rise, Blackwater, take your place. As the Empire's stronghold we will embrace. A future bright, with monarchy's reign. Together we stand, forever we'll gain. We'll gain.
And that was the beautiful, beautiful song called The Beacon of Karis. And now we are gonna talk a little bit of truth. And The Beacon of Karis does talk about in some sense, a good future for Blackwater. Blackwater where we are a strong beacon. Where we are the Crusaders' beacon in Karis. And where we can shine lights of freedom and prosperity. And it was a nice, beautiful thing to see when our Duke and our government went to the Crusaders' Empire, Crusadon, in their beautiful cathedral called so much as St. Arthur's Cathedral during the His Gracious and His Excellency the Emperor Luke FSB's sons, Alec and Bibi's coronations. And what we know is that he will be, and that Bibi and the Crusaders Empires are getting a prize from Blackwater because of that coronation. As that those prizes were not being the government couldn't give the prizes on the event itself, as there was of course a lot of people. There were honestly 100 people nearly, so understandably it was maybe a little bit hard to get the prizes to them. But what we know is that they will be given at a later date sometime. And yeah, that is it. That is those beautiful news. And yeah, now we will take a nice nice song, which we will find here, as I have so many beautiful songs. And maybe take a song that, in some sense, youth organization. There are some young organizations in Blackwater that do things like they sit and what you call it. They love to wave flags, our beautiful Dutch's flag. They love to just scream and not scream, but they love to be patriotic. So why not play the song they love to play on our beautiful squares, being another version of Oh Rise Blackwater.
Oh, rise, Blackwater, upon the horizon. You shall show the world of your might. You symbolize our freedom upon us. We stand united in shining light. The light of freedom you gave us. We, your children, stand with you now. Oh, rise, Blackwater, you shall be free. We shall protect you with our lives. We shall partake at our freedom. Our freedom shall never die. We shall strive in all ages forward. Oh, rise, oh, Blackwater now. Rise, oh, Blackwater now.
And that was Oh Rise Blackwater Now. Oh Rise Blackwater. A beautiful pop song that the youth of Blackwater loves to play. And yeah, that is a lot of beautiful things we have here. And we have, what I know of my studio, 5 minutes on us. So that is plentiful of time. And we will not be living to any news. We will take the news as they come now. And we are not seeing anything happening right now. It's more peaceful right now. As of now, there is more peace around the world. Until the war between soldier and anti-soldier coalition happens, and then the whole world will be engulfed in flames. As we are all preparing for. And if you live in Keros, there will be war on Keros, as what our info shows. What our information is that Bardonia and Sorale are on different sides, and they are neighbors, of course. That will mean a big war between them will be fought on our continent. And yeah, if you are listening from us from Selenikara, some war will happen around, and Selenikara being the beautiful area in Blackwater. Well, on the maps it says not Blackwater, but in our hearts and in government it is Blackwaters. But to this day it is now the Crusaders' land, but it's still governed by Blackwater as a nation. And yeah, that is those areas we have. And yeah, what can I more say then? This has been what can I more say? Well, what can we say? Yes, I have told the news that the small vote has been done with the constitutional thing. It was not, of course, our official vote. And what I have gotten a memo from the government is that they are still investigating the changes and use of the constitution as of now to ensure that some changes can be made. And that is the memo I have gotten from the Blackwater government, signed Dimitri Brzezinski, the progressives. Yeah. As of now, that's it, I think, for this beautiful broadcast. Well, I think that if we have some minutes left. Well, seconds. Well, 1 minute and 15 seconds about. So, just filling up the time before we need to do the end of show things, meaning, declaring for the official authorities that we are not going to use this frequency and stuff like that with the normal systems usage. But, patriots, we should all be happy for us living in a peaceful area, as soon war will plague our continent and our neighbors will be engulfed in a big war. And yeah, a big war will happen soon. And yeah, that's really it. And we all need to be vigilant and ensure that we are all both friendly to our neighbors, but also not too trustful, as they can stab us in the back. But that is all I have for today. We have still, my clock is ticking down. We have 15 seconds, and more than that I can say is, well, long live the beautiful, beautiful nation of the beautiful Duchy of Blackwater. Long live our gracious Duke. Bravo Whiskey, Victor Oscar. End of broadcast.